If you have ever traveled by air, you may have looked out of the window and seen mountains, cities, or other aircraft flying nearby. But there is one flight that spends nearly 10 hours flying only over the ocean. During this journey, nothing can be seen except the vast, silent, and desolate expanse of the sea. There are only a few such flight routes in the world, and among them the most terrifying and isolated route lies over the South Pacific Ocean. This region is home to the most remote and lonely place on Earth, known as Point Nemo. LATAM Airlines Flight 800, which operates from Australia to Chile, passes close to this immense isolation. The flight travels near Point Nemo, where the nearest land is thousands of kilometers away. Point Nemo is so remote that aircraft are instructed to maintain a distance of at least 400 miles from it. In the event of an emergency, sending a distress signal or receiving rescue would be nearly impossible. Point Nemo is also known as the oceanic point of inaccessibility, located 2,688 kilometers away from land in every direction. If an aircraft were to pass directly overhead and suffer an emergency, its distress signal would not be received by any radar. There would be no ground station, no rescue team, and no landmass close enough to provide assistance. For this reason, LATAM Airlines Flight 800 maintains a 400-mile buffer when choosing this route. If any issue arises, the nearest land would be Antarctica, and the closest humans would be the astronauts aboard the International Space Station. Australia's Qantas Airways also operates its Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner from Sydney to Santiago along a similar route. This route passes so close to the Antarctic coastline that, in the case of an emergency landing, McMurdo Station would be the final option. However, this station is not permanently inhabited. During the winter season, only a small medical unit of about 200 people is present. Now imagine if an aircraft carrying 300 passengers were forced to make an emergency landing in the middle of Antarctica. There would be no hospitals, no infrastructure, and no proper support system available.